A huge shout out to Magic Mind for sponsoring today's podcast. All right, guys. So y'all know that I am extremely busy, always on the go. And Magic Mind is actually a company that has been getting a lot of buzz. I believe even Joe Rogan said something about it on his podcast.
A new one they sent me called Magic Mind, and it's nootropics along with lion's mane and a bunch of functional mushrooms, and I like that one too.
So the company Magic Mind actually reached out to me, and I was like, you know what? Let's check them out. So I looked at a few of the reviews and everything online.
My first day on Magic Mind, I definitely noticed a big difference right off the bat. I noticed all the way throughout the day feeling much sharper, clear in the head, and ready to rock.
That's probably the most valuable thing. You know, as a knowledge worker, as someone who's working in front of the computer all day, you need that time where you're focused. And Magic Mind is a thing that really seemed to work for me.
So between some of the reviews that I've seen online, which was actually all positive, a lot of positive reviews online from their website, and also seen a few different reviews on YouTube. And the story was actually pretty interesting. So about a decade ago, James was on a stretcher because James was running a company. So, you know, with that, a lot of stress, he was drinking a lot of caffeine, and it turns out his heart had been beating at 175 beats for the last 3 weeks. Didn't even know it. So he was basically diagnosed with a heart condition because of all of that stress and that caffeine. At the time, he didn't have any other solutions, so he actually came up with one. So a few years ago, James actually came up with Magic Mind. This is supposed to be a natural way to help you out with a lot of those things that we struggle with throughout the day. So when it comes to Magic Mind, it's supposed to have a lot of those natural ingredients. So it has a lot of things that's going to help with focus, things that's going to help with energy. And a lot of us honestly need that throughout the day. And you also use Magic Mind for less stress throughout the day. So after reading those reviews and hearing and listening to his story, I messaged Magic Mind back and I was like, you know what? Send me some over. I'm curious. They end up sending some stuff over, and I tried it out for the first day. And this is how that went. All right, guys, the time now is about 5:53 p.m. I get up early in the morning, man, so I'm a little bit on the drain side. And I have a podcast that I'm going to be doing at 11 tonight. Now, I don't want to take any naps because I still have a lot of work that I need to get done. So what we're going to do is we are going to try Magic Mind for the first time. All right. So I don't know if you're supposed to shake these things, but I'm gonna shake it up, and then we're gonna try it. First time trying Magic Mind. All right. I'm gonna give a little bit of time for it to kick in before 11, so we'll see. Whew. Whew. Man, that's a strong taste. Good grief. Whoa. Okay. All right. To be honest with you, it was strong like while I was tasting, but I believe that's something that I can probably get used to. I believe that's something I can actually get used to. Man, I don't know if, it was the taste or what, but I do feel a lot more alert. And I'm telling you, that thing will wake you up. The taste, it will wake you up. So for you to see all of the real benefits and stuff from Magic Mind, they recommend that you use it at least for 5 days before you really get a feel for how well that thing works. I haven't made it to that point just yet. I'm only a day in, but I will give you guys an update a little bit later on to let you know how this journey has been for me. But there will be a link down in the description below for you guys to go and check out Magic Mind. Once you guys do order, y'all, please tap in, comment down, and let us know how Magic Mind worked for you. All right. Until the next time, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna. Whoa, too bad was you know they roll.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This podcast is no different from the other podcast episodes that we have done. The purpose of our podcast is to get people to become the best version of themselves. On this podcast, we will be asking a lot of uncomfortable questions. Now, we are all friends on this podcast before and after it's all said and done, but we do not hold hands on this platform. We don't argue or debate for the sake of being right. We focus on facts, data, and statistics to make better decisions to ultimately get the best results. Without further ado, let's get to it. Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, people. Good to be back, man. Hope everybody's year is going well. So, we're going to shift things a little bit. It's going to be a little bit different from last year. Last year, we had a different way of doing things. This year is going to be slightly different. So, I'm going to give you guys a quick little summary of what we're going to be discussing for tonight. Now I know this podcast was shifted back about 5 hours from its normal time. We're gonna try to figure out what's gonna be the best time moving forward. But as of right now, we're gonna stick with somewhere around 8:30, 8:45. I know some of the people on the panel are already hurting, but I did send them a link, and hopefully they chime in. If not, then it'll just be your boy rocking the day. All right, so again, a huge shout out to Magic Mind, and just like we started this podcast in 2020, I want to make sure this is clear. We're not here to hold hands. We're here to have conversations to hopefully, you know, get a better outcome or teach and show people that it's a better way to go about doing things to get the results that you want in life. Anywho, I want to start off by talking about or give a brief summary about sports. So we are going to touch on sports because if you haven't been paying attention, then you had to be living up under a rock. Like I don't even pay attention to basketball like that. But I was actually on my way back from the mountains, and like that thing came from out of nowhere. Let me go ahead and pull up this ridiculousness. Was nobody was expecting this to happen. Anthony Davis, AD, end up leaving. My bad. Yeah, end up leaving. This is from my other channel, y'all. Don't pay attention to that. Let me see if we can start it over real quick. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on one second. I'm not hearing the audio. What the hell is going on? Hold on 1 second. Could y'all not hear me? Could y'all not hear the because I wasn't hearing the audio at first. Hold on, we're gonna let that thing play through again because I could have sworn the audio was not coming through. Hold on 1 second. Let's try to pull that back up.
Know what I'm into.
Yeah, here we go. All right.
Obviously, it's a business, and I get who Luka was to this franchise, to this city. I'm never going to downplay that. Just how I know what I meant to the city of LA. So I'm not surprised by the fans' reaction and the city's reaction, but it's my job to come in, play basketball, and do what I'm supposed to do, and give the fans hope and reassurance on why Nico brought me here. So I don't know how tomorrow's going to be as far as the reaction, but I can't control that. What I can control is go out and just winning basketball games and helping the team do whatever I can. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get a city, get them life back. Obviously it's a tough transition. It was a shock, to all, but like I said, my job to come in and play basketball and win basketball games. I understand it. I mean, obviously it's a business.
Yeah, so that was Anthony Davis.
The city of LA.
Again, for people that don't know, Anthony Davis was traded. He went from the Los Angeles Lakers over here to the Mavericks. And the Mavericks traded him for, hold on, I don't think I even have a damn, do we have a picture of old boy? But they're basically calling this the trade of a lifetime, man. Yeah, so it was Luka. Luka got traded for AD, man, and they pretty much just flip flop, and everybody's trying to figure out what the hell went on. I'm still curious. I still don't know what the heck is going on with that. But yeah, we're gonna speak briefly about AD. We're gonna talk about your boy Chad Ochocinco got a eggplant BBL. Just dude. I don't know what the heck going on. We also gonna speak about Prime, Coach Prime. For those of you that don't know, he got 2 sons. Technically, I mean, if you wanna call it 3, but he got 2 of his sons that's gonna be entering the draft or whatever, and also Travis Hunter as well, which he also identifies as his other son. All of them are going to be entering the draft, so he got some stuff that he want to say. That's sports related, so I want to make sure I dish that out. And 2 of the hottest topics of today, right? The first one before the main topic, they're going to be discussing why is it always a problem when men have standards. It's a guy basically talking about his dating standard when it comes to single mothers. All right, we're gonna spend a little bit of time on that. And the final topic of the day, we're gonna bring up a few clips with this. The final topic of tonight is going to be that young lady that got denied by a Lyft driver because she was overweight. And he was just like, man, listen, ma'am, you know what? Instead of me talking, let me just go ahead and play the first clip. All right. So this is like the official clip. And we'll play it again once everybody else get in here, but I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and hear that. And yes, this young lady she's a rapper. She calls herself a rapper, but yeah, she's a rapper. All right, here we go.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So I'm sorry.
What am I gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another Lyft?
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space. I have
How you
no
know I don't
space.
have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back. Believe me.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I've tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL Express.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry.
So this is the young lady, so y'all can kind of, see what she looks like or whatever. This is or they just showing a face. I think that it's only right that
Oh, my car is
we
small.
put this thing into context. I'm not I'm not trying to shame anybody, but I want everybody to know and understand, why this guy pretty much refused to allow this young lady to get in the back of his car. All right. So I'm gonna put something up on the screen so y'all can see what she looks like. And if y'all want to, y'all feel free to chime in and let me know. Are y'all allowing this young lady to get in your car? Whoa. So she's 489 pounds. She almost 500 pounds. And she's trying to get in the back of this man's car. This is crazy. So I can't really blow any picture. Can I? There we go. We can zoom in a little bit. All right. The only way we can do this, we can zoom in a little bit. So y'all can kind of see this young lady is 489 pounds trying to get in this guy's car. And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. But again, I just wanted to show you guys really, really quick, what that looks like. Crazy work, boy. Crazy work. But yeah, this end up going viral. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has been speaking and talking and chiming in on this. You got some people that are on the fence, and you got some people that are on the left side. We're not gonna get into that just yet. But you got a lot of people that are just saying, listen, the guy was actually trying to be nice. He said then he had a conversation with you or whatever, and you were still bugging out. But yeah, that's gonna be the main topic of tonight. All right. Rapper sues after Lyft ride denied her because of her size or due to her size. I'm curious, man. Are y'all letting somebody like this in the car? Let me know. Let me know. All right, guys, we're gonna cut to a really, really quick commercial break. We're gonna have some real commercials real soon, but we're gonna cut to a short commercial break, then we'll be back to go ahead and dive into this thing. All right. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button while we're out. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below. Let us know where you're from, where you're chiming in from, and what are your thoughts? Are y'all going to allow, or would y'all allow, if y'all were doing Lyft, Uber, or whatever, would y'all allow this young lady in y'all car? Keep it a beam, man. All right. I'll see y'all in a second. A huge shout out to Magic Mind for sponsoring today's podcast. All right, guys. So y'all know that I am extremely busy, always on the go. And Magic Mind is actually a company that has been getting a lot of buzz. I believe even Joe Rogan said something about it on his podcast.
A new one they sent me called Magic Mind, and it's nootropics along with lion's mane and a bunch of functional mushrooms, and I like that one too.
So the company Magic Mind actually reached out to me, and I was like, you know what? Let's check them out. So I looked at a few of the reviews and everything online.
My first day on Magic Mind, I definitely noticed a big difference right off the bat. I noticed all the way throughout the day feeling much sharper, clear in the head, and ready to rock.
That's probably the most valuable thing. As a knowledge worker, as someone who's working in front of the computer all day, you need that time where you're focused. And Magic Mind is a thing that really seemed to work for me.
So between some of the reviews that I've seen online, which was actually all positive, a lot of positive reviews online, from their website and also seen a few different reviews on YouTube. And the story was actually pretty interesting. So about a decade ago, James was on a stretcher because James was running a company. So, with that, a lot of stress. He was drinking a lot of caffeine. And turns out his heart had been beating at 175 beats for the last 3 weeks. Didn't even know it. So he was basically diagnosed with a heart condition because of all of that stress and that caffeine. At the time, he didn't have any other solutions, so he actually came up with one. So a few years ago, James actually came up with Magic Mind. This is supposed to be a natural way to help you out with a lot of those things that we struggle with throughout the day. So when it comes to Magic Mind, it's supposed to have a lot of those natural ingredients. So it has a lot of things that's going to help with focus, things that's going to help with energy. And a lot of us honestly need that throughout the day. And you also use Magic Mind for less stress throughout the day. So after reading those reviews and hearing and listening to his story, I messaged Magic Mind back and I was like, you know what? Send me some over. I'm curious. They end up sending some stuff over and I tried it out for the first day. And this is how that went. All right, guys, the time now is about 5:53 p.m. I get up early in the morning, man, so I'm a little bit on the drain side. And I have a podcast that I'm going to be doing at 11 tonight. Now, I don't want to take any naps because I still have a lot of work that I need to get done. So what we're going to do is we are going to try Magic Mind for the first time, all right? So I don't know if you're supposed to shake these things, but I'm going to shake it up, and then we're gonna try it. First time trying Magic Mind. All right. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time for it to kick in before 11. So we'll see. Whew. Whew. Man, that's a strong taste. Good grief. Whoa. Okay. All right. To be honest with you, it was strong like while I was tasting, but I believe that's something that I can probably get used to. I believe that's something I can actually get used to. Man, I don't know if it was the taste or what, but I do feel a lot more alert. And I'm telling you, that thing will wake you up. The taste, it will wake you up. So for you to see all of the real benefits and stuff from Magic Mind, they recommend that you use it at least for 5 days before you really get a feel for how well that thing works. I haven't made it to that point just yet. I'm only a day in, but I will give you guys an update a little bit later on to let you know how this journey has been for me. But there will be a link down in the description below for you guys to go and check out Magic Mind. Once you guys do order, y'all please tap in, comment down, and let us know how Magic Mind worked for you. All right. Until the next time, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Blueberry, Burberry, butternuts. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm trying to work, she hit my phone, she wanna. Whoa, too bad was they roll.
All right, people, we are back. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. I see we got some weird comments up here. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. But anywho, man, let's go ahead and jump back into this thing, and we're gonna switch it up after we go over some of these comments. She would have been walking. Hold on. Before we get into it, let me go ahead and bring that thing back up on the screen. We're gonna start with the main topic and then we'll just trickle down. And if you guys have anything that y'all want to add to the conversation about that, then hey, feel free. Feel free, my friends. And it look like it's just gonna be your boy tonight, which is all good. Y'all know, listen, if I gotta put everything on my back, then damn it, so be it. I'm cool with that. Let's get it. All right. Share screen. Here we go right here. So we're gonna take it right back to the initial video, how this all got started before everything got viral or went viral. Let go. The hell? Oh, my bad. I messed around. Should have turned the volume up. All right, we good.
Oh, my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
Well, I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car? So I gotta order another Lyft.
Pretty much.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back. Believe me.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
You know, I'm really sorry.
All right. So again, this is what the young lady looks like. But they're just showing her face. They being nice. And I want you guys to understand. Let me I'm gonna turn this thing down a little bit.
I can fit in this car.
Hold on. Yeah, I want you guys to understand this, right? These Lyft drivers, these Uber drivers, this is the way that they make money. Understand that. This is probably one of the only, I'm not gonna say one of the only ways, but this is how they earn money. This is how they get income, right? And this gentleman, because he's definitely, I don't care what nobody say, he is definitely being a gentleman. Because if y'all are not familiar with Lyft drivers, Uber drivers, they not, some of them not the nicest people in the world. Like they will literally pull up, see who it is, and keep driving and keep pushing. And you can try to report them. They're like, hey, I didn't see the individual. And Uber, Lyft have no way of confirming or saying that it's a lie. And he could have easily, he's in Detroit. Y'all know how bad it can be up there in Detroit. This guy was nice as heck to pull over, stop, and explain to her why he's not about to let her in the car. And instead of her just respecting it and just ordering another Uber, she done pulled out her doggone phone, acting like a, you know, I ain't even gonna say acting crazy. And now she's trying to sue somebody. Ma'am, let me go ahead and pull this next clip up because I want you guys to get some context behind all of this, right? Look, see what I'm talking about? Man, you can't make this stuff up. I don't even know if if I'm speechless right now. But if I got to see it, y'all got to see it too. But this young lady, all jokes aside, is damn near 500 pounds. She's 489 pounds, according to what they were saying, right? 489 pounds. That guy was driving a small sedan car. And I know we're going to have people out there that's going to say, you know, those cars got, you know, weight limit of 1,500 pounds or whatever. That's spread throughout the car, not one person on one side. That man, like, listen, I just got these new tires, man. I don't even want it, ma'am. You can easily order another Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't gonna be no penalty to me, no penalty to you, or whatever. But I think that he did this in the nicest way possible. Man, that's nasty. Let me get this off the damn screen. My bad. That is crazy work. And then after that incident happened, this young lady went out there, sued him. And like I said, this thing ended up doing numbers. She ended up going viral. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up the clip where they interviewed her. And made this thing blow up even more than what it already was. All right. So let's go ahead and let this thing play. So she actually
His tires. You know, I feel like
Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party. Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
as I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man,
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like a
But here's the thing, like he was trying to be nice. He was trying to be nice. Like he was trying to do it in the nicest way possible. But you were still giving him pushback. So what do you think he's gonna do? Like, hey, I got to give some better reasons because obviously it's not getting through to her. She needs to request, thank you. It says it right here. She needs to request an SUV XL. Simple as that, man. Again, these people, these individuals, man, this is how some people feed their family. Their only source of income at the moment. Their vehicle is everything. That's their cash flow. And I don't want to put what I'm currently doing in jeopardy over one Uber ride. Like just order a new one. I don't understand why is this such a freaking big deal, man? And then got the nerve to sue Lyft. What?
my tires. You know, like
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
for every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car.
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL instead.
You know what? I don't never have to order an Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper
Notice what they said. He apologized. He sat there and had a freaking conversation with her for almost 2 minutes, going on 2 minutes trying to explain to her what's going on and why he's not going to allow her into his car. And even after he explained it, she's still trying to go back and forth. He's still in the nicest way possible, ma'am. I'm sorry, but this is not happening. Apologized and drove away. And you acting like a doggone drama queen over this, man. This is crazy. But notice what they said. He
You know what? I
apologized.
don't never have to order an Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank DeMoss, as she's known.
Dank DeMoss. Man, bro, this is crazy. People these days, they're like, listen, I'm gonna make it one way or another. If I got to run the Victim Olympics to get there and try to get everybody on board with me, then hey, so be it.
At the mic is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon too.
Listen, and I'm not saying this to try to be facetious, try to be mean, try to be one of those people, but it's like this. You got one or two choices, man. Either you can order Uber XL. You got three choices. Either you can order Uber XL from now on, or you can go back. I don't know if Lyft's still going to allow you to, after suing them, still going to allow you on the app. I don't know. I guess they can't really deny you. But risk people pulling up, seeing you, and doing the exact same thing, or you can just get in the gym and lose some weight. Like I don't understand why. Like this is going to help you in situations, so you don't have to get in situations like this. It's going to help your life. I don't get it, man. Like it's like the solution is a lot easier than what people make it out to be. And I'm pretty sure you got a lot of people that, hey, if you go on social media right now and be like, listen, y'all, I don't want this to happen ever again. Is there anybody out there that could help me? You know how many freaking personal trainers, and listen, they may be doing it for selfish reasons, but at the end of the day, it's still a win-win for you. Are there any personal trainers out there that can help me? It's a lot of people that know and understand that you're in the spotlight now, and they will be more than willing to help you. Like you need to use this to help push you forward. instead of running in the Victim Olympics, man. And hey, who's to say, with all the stuff that's going on right now, she may end up getting a nice little paycheck from this. And I hope whatever the outcome is, I honestly hope and I pray that this young lady, gets in the gym and lose some of that weight, because being almost 500 pounds ain't it. It's really not, man.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and
What was legal and wrong about that? What's illegal about telling somebody that, listen, you weigh too much, and I don't want to risk. Is that inside of Lyft's contract, their clause or whatever, saying that you can't deny somebody access, or you can't refuse, people, and they can't get in your car if they are almost 500 and something pounds? Let me.
Zach Runyon say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want.
Okay, so again, I'm not
In Michigan by law.
Okay,
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want to have black people in my car.
Bruh, no, hell no, no, you ain't gonna do that. Why in the world do people continue to try to push that type of narrative, man? They love to try to throw black people in there to try to get us up on board. Nah, fam, that is not the freaking same. People are born black. You're not born 500 pounds. You can't change being black. You can change being 500 pounds. You can actively work on that every day. That's something that you can change. What you're supposed to be a lawyer. Like, I hope you don't try to bring that inside the courtroom, because people can literally roast you over saying something like that. That's a weak argument.
Or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's
Bruh. None of that, none of those things, bro. Is he serious? This got to be one of this guy's first case. It has to be his
the
first.
same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them. Blanding.
And you need to understand why. Like, these people are not doing this to try to be mean. They're trying to protect their investment. Like, hey, you're almost 500 pounds. I have not had anybody, thank the Lord, I've never had anybody that size get in my car. And this is something that I want to continue to do after this. And who's to say? I would love for somebody to do a study or something like that to see, like, what type of effects that will have on your car. Because I'm thinking almost 500 pounds on one side, and depending on what side she get on, like, it can honestly do more damage. But yeah, I would love to see somebody do like an experiment or something with that, man. This is not no freaking 120, 150, 180, 200-pound person. She is 489 pounds. And you upset. Damn it, I missed it. Yeah, you upset with that? Look. Bruh. This is crazy, bro. That is freaking insane. She in the club twerking and dancing and bent. Yeah, if Uber, my bad, if Uber, but if Lyft is smart, yeah, they should be paying attention to her social media, because people will shoot themselves in the foot 10 times out of 10 if you just sit back and let them. This is crazy, man. Well, all of this being said, I really hope that this young lady get the help that she needs, and not necessarily just talking about the money, but they're saying right now, Lyft has been hit with a multi-million-dollar lawsuit over the driver telling this BS story. That's crazy, man. Multi-million-dollar lawsuit because of her size. This is crazy. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Before we go on, move on or whatever, I want to and get into the comments. I do want to. Let me see. Let me check this out. She she would have been walking. You damn right. You damn right. I promise you. I promise you. Your boy would have kept pushing. You not getting in my car. You're not getting in my car like that, man. And I probably would have been nice too. But yeah, nah, you can't ride. I ain't even trying to be funny right now. I cannot allow somebody this size to get in my car. I just can't. Respectfully. That's crazy, man. You gotta cancel my ride. Whoa.
Yes,
So you telling me this is what she put? Wow. Now that's not good. That's not good at all. If this is what she said, it's better to be humble, man. When you start putting stuff out there and you start to make it seem like you privileged and people are supposed, man, that ain't gonna end well. That is not going to end well. Let me go back here real quick. Because again, I want to make sure that you guys get a better understanding for why this guy said what he said.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
She was serious too, man. She was dead serious. That's on so much that she recorded this mess. So she thought she was in the right. I agree with you. She would have been walking. She wouldn't have been getting in my car. Mine's either. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with this picture or these comments, bro. Yeah, I don't, y'all. I just want to apologize. I don't know what the hell is going on. What is going on, man? What in the world? But yeah, no, she was serious, or she is serious. So serious that she filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. A multi-million-dollar lawsuit because she couldn't fit in the inside of that man's car. Just like everybody else, man. Everybody want to be in the Victim Olympics. That's the reason. That's the reason why she recorded. You showing out. Now listen, I would have at least had a conversation. I would at least told her and explained to her why. Like I probably would have did the exact same thing that the guy did in this video. Just explain to her, why you can't get in here. Why I'm not about to allow you to get in my car. You know what I'm saying? I would have made sure that I locked the doors. I definitely would have locked. I would have locked those doors. I would have rolled my windows all the way down, and I would have been as polite as he was being. Ma'am, I want to apologize, but I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this ride. Now, I think if you're looking to get from point A to point B, I think the best thing that you could do is order an Uber XL, because myself along with other people are probably going to say, I don't want to carry you from point A to point B. It's gonna be in your best interest to go ahead and get you another Uber, man. Just call for another Uber XL and you'll be all right. That's crazy. 489 pounds. I tell you what, man, I don't know if this message will ever get to this young lady, but I would absolutely be more than willing to help her out. Because I always try to, regardless of what we speak about, what we talk about, I always like to come up with a solution. And to this young lady, listen, if you are looking for any help, I would absolutely love to, give you some information, that you can use when it comes to training, working out, and hopefully, help you get into better shape, better health, and start to lose some of that weight. So that way you won't have to run into situations like this again. Because she doesn't really seem like, just based on that interaction that I heard or whatever, and she did pull out the camera and start recording, but she didn't really seem like one of those type. Just trying to be extra for no reason, yelling and screaming at people. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, I would absolutely love to help her. Love to help her get out of that doggone space, man. Seriously. Now, before we get into that, let me pull this down real quick because again, I'm definitely curious to see what Eddie Griffin talking about.
Because of her weight. Lyft, a driver refused to give her a ride because of her weight. Lyft don't give a fuck. So you're going to lose a lawsuit because the driver refused to give you a ride, not Lyft. He did. Because he didn't want his shocks up. He didn't want his tires to go flat. Look at your big motherfucking wide ass. There ain't a seat in nobody's car that can fit your...
And he is a comedian. So, yeah.
You need a bus, a van, one of them old ones with the sliding door where they snatch you in and rape you. That's...
Whoa. And just like that, we're going to go ahead and, hell no. Hell to the no. We don't support that over here. Damn sure don't support that mess over here, man. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this up off here. Let's go ahead and chime into the next topic real quick, y'all. Let me see. Go ahead and pull this up real quick. So the next topic of the day, we're gonna jump into a little bit of sports because I thought that this was interesting, right? Your boy Chad Ochocinco, you got to come to the front of the congregation, my boy. All right, we're gonna ease up off the rapper from Detroit, and we're gonna call Chad Ochocinco to the front of the congregation, boy. Man, come here, man. Somebody gonna have to help this brother. Like, Chad was a phenomenal football player, phenomenal wide receiver, man. I mean, had some of the best hands in the NFL, during his years when he was playing. Phenomenal wide receiver. But when you get out here on social media, you got to be careful about what you say. You got to be careful about what you say and how you say things. You need to know and understand that whatever you say on social media is going to live forever. So we're going to go ahead and bring it up, man. Chad Ochocinco was, I'm guessing, on a podcast or doing an interview with your boy. And we're just going to go ahead, man. Y'all got to hear.
It's just something you would never be able to get on TV. That's why we on your show.
All right, we're going to let it.
We were in action, and she said in my ear, go deeper. Stay with me now. And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of PP.
You do understand the cameras are rolling.
Right.
Who you are now.
Yeah, completely different.
Is manufactured because it was surgically enhanced.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And And I'm comfortable saying that. And I can tell you that it's just something you would never be able to get on TV. That's why we on your show. We were.
Man, bro, you taking L's. My boy taking L's. He went from taking L's in 2024 to bring it up. I don't know when this interview happened. Look, and even your boy, like he like, yo, bro, what the hell? What's wrong with you, man? What? Stephen A. just like, I cannot believe this dude just said this. What's going through your mind? Do you realize that the cameras are recording right now? Like, if we have this type of conversation, this is behind closed doors. Like, we say this just shooting the ish or whatever. Just look. He can't believe it. Chad Ochocinco basically told him, listen, I had surgery. I went from 3 to 11. That's, man, good grief. Man, in under 15 minutes. And proud about it. Listen, man, hey, I don't know the feeling. I do not know the feeling. I ain't never heard nobody say go deeper.
She said in my ear, go deeper. Stay with me now. And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of PP.
You do understand the cameras are rolling.
Right.
Who you are now.
Yeah, completely different.
Is manufactured because it was surgically enhanced.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And And I'm comfortable saying that. And I can tell you that this is something you would never be able to get on TV. That's why we on your show.
Man, I'm floored right now. I don't understand why he even gave him that type of information. Like, it's just certain things you do not say. You don't reveal. Listen, I'm already going to tell you right now. Whatever God blessed you with, use it to the best of your ability. Don't go out here getting no doggone surgeries, no BBLs, no eggplant enhancements. Chad, bro, what are you doing, fam? Because it's a lot of bad side effects that go along with that. Y'all need to understand that it's a lot of bad side effects that go along with this. So you got to be careful, man. Got to be careful. I had to bring it up, man. Chad Ocho Cinco, you going into 2025 taking L's left and right, fam. And I don't know when that thing was recorded, but yeah, that's definitely L. So anyway, the next one is gonna be young Chloe Bailey. We jumping around a little bit. Yeah, we jumping around. We're gonna get into it. Young Chloe Bailey. I didn't even know that this young lady was seeing anybody. Like, for real. I thought she was out here. I'm just gonna say doing her own thing. But we're gonna go ahead and watch this and see what the hell is going on. Some little drinks start to get into you. Look at her, boy. What thought about that though? He thought about it like, oh, I really want to put that out there like that. And listen, don't get me wrong. She's a nice looking young lady, but y'all know how it is, man. When them social media relationships start going viral and people start finding out about you, people start digging. And when people start digging, they start finding ish, and it go from sugar to ish. If you know, you know. That's why you got to be careful, man. Make sure whoever you decide to get with in a relationship with, make sure they solid. I'm not saying that young lady or that young man ain't solid, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know who the damn guy is to keep it a band with you. But I'm just saying I've seen Chloe put some interesting things out here on social media. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, so this next one that we're gonna get into is from none other than your boy Prime Time. All right, we're talking about sports and whatnot, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about Prime. So, like I was saying earlier, guys, y'all know Coach Prime's sons, plural, are both entering the draft. All right, they entering the draft. They've been working out. He went on the what is this young lady's show called? It ain't even showing. Oh, Tamron Hall show, whatever her name is. And he had some words. And I was interested in the pushback that he was getting because of, how he shields his children. A lot of people always have a lot to say about what people do with their children when, we ain't even gonna do that. But we're gonna go ahead and pull up this clip real quick. All right, let go.
Billionaire owners. But you have said that if the right team does not pick him, that you will intervene.
That's my son. It's almost like you got a child that's going into an occupation that you already dominated in. Like, come on. And you don't think I'm not gonna sit there like a navigational system and tell him take a right there, take a left right there, take a not that, not that. Oh, no. Like, that's who I'm called to address, my son. I'm not gonna let my son get down in no foolishness.
But you and I both know these coaches, these owners, right? You've been in the rooms.
Right.
The owners, billionaire owners,
yes,
will often say, well, this is a young man who should be making his own decisions. He's got this.
That ain't they
not my son.
Hey,
and we ain't in no helicopter. Yeah.
So
yeah, we
Giants
definitely ain't no helicopter.
Giants are you're in it. So
Yeah.
have you told him privately who you would like for him to play for?
It's not like that.
Okay.
Like it's not like who I would like for him to play for. It's a couple teams that I won't allow him to play for. So it's not like that. But this is my profession. I know what's behind the curtain. We ain't got to get back there for me to understand what's behind the curtain and what's not prominent for my son. I'm not doing it. Ain't
And
no
if he
in the world.
doesn't listen to you,
Who?
You take this serious. Okay, respect what that man say. You take this serious.
You must mean owners, like not my son. Like my son knows my voice and he understands that I've done this and done that. Like my kids respect their father because they know their father ain't perfect, but their father's always been present.
Hey man, again, huge shout out to Dion, man. I don't think people really know and really understand Dion, how he operates, and the reason why he's been able to reach a certain level of success and maintain it like over the years. Now you need to understand, regardless of what happens, you're gonna have some tough times. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? Some people's stuff is just a little bit more public than others. But to still be able to, after all of these years of being the best in different fields and be able to elevate to become known as the top at different levels and different, points of your life, and then you got your children following behind that should tell you something, right? And a lot of people are not going to understand. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was actually one of those people because I was thinking when I first heard the clip or whatever, yeah, you have to allow children to, make mistakes, right? And I agree with that, but you want them to fail in controlled environments, right? When they're young. So when they get older, when they're out there on their own and they have to make those tough decisions by themselves sometimes, they'll be able to do so. But also keep in mind that Coach Prime, like he said, has always been present in his children's life. And as long as he is breathing, as long as he is in his right mind and he is able to help his children, his children, whatever, navigate through certain things that he's already experienced, then of course like he said, I already know what's behind the curtain. So I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure that they're still protected everywhere that I can help them at. Again, I'm not controlling them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling them, listen, don't go to this spot. I'm telling you right now, this organization, because we've heard, right? We've heard, we know about certain organizations. I ain't gonna say nothing, say nothing bad about them or whatever. But we done had people that done went to the league. I have, close friends and relatives and people that I went to high school with that are now in the league, and they will tell you it's certain organizations that just operate differently. And they operate completely different. Some of them is, again, it's not all, it's not most. It's just it's a small few that operate a certain way, and they've been that way for years. Regardless of who goes through there, like, hey, listen, if you're going here, just know. Like, it's just like that. And Dion, again, somebody that's experienced this firsthand, he knows and he understands, listen, if you're going to do this, we're going to do this thing the right way, right? I'm going to make sure, as long as I can be that shield, as long as I can be that protector for you, then, I'm going to give my 2 cents. But yeah, I want that thing to play through again, man.
Their father ain't perfect, but their father's always been present.
That make us.
but you have said that if the right team does not pick him, that you will intervene.
That's my son. It's almost like you got a child that's going into an occupation that you already dominated in. Like, come on. And you don't think I'm not gonna sit there like a navigational system and tell him take a right there, take a left right there, take a not that, not that. Oh, no. Like, that's who I'm called to. That's my son. I'm not gonna let my son get down in no foolishness
But you and I both know these coaches, these owners, right? You've been in the rooms.
Right.
The owners, billionaire owners,
yes,
will often say, well, this is a young man who should be making his own decisions. He's
that's not their father. Like, come on, man. Most of them owners are gonna treat them like workers or whatever. Nah, while I'm here, while I'm your dad, I'm gonna make sure I do what I need to do to protect you.
You're in it. So have you told him privately who you would like for him to play for?
it's not like that.
Okay.
Like, it's not like who I would like for him to play for. It's a couple teams that I won't allow him to play for. So it's not like that.
I already know
but
two of them.
this is my profession. I know what's behind the curtain. We ain't got to get back there for me to understand what's behind the curtain and what's not prominent for my son. I'm not doing it. Ain't
And
no
if
way
he
in the world.
doesn't listen to you?
Who? You must mean owners, like not my son. Like, my son knows my voice and he understands that I've done this and done that. Like, my kids respect their father because they know their father ain't perfect, but their father's always been present.
But you
Yeah,
have
man.
said that
Huge shout out to Dion, man. I think that, since I've actually seen Dion come out, I know a lot of people look at him as being flashy and stuff like that. But I think that this guy, since the beginning, again, he's not perfect. So I'm not saying that. But it's a lot that a lot of people can learn from Dion, from how he moved, uh very classy guy, you know, carries himself well, expects other people to carry themselves the way that they should be carrying themselves. Phenomenal father, one of the greatest football players of all time. Um, two-way, 2-3 sport athlete, like everything that this dude has done, he has been able to find a level of success in. I mean, not just finding success, but has excelled in it. Phenomenal guy, man. Very well spoken as well. Him and Shannon Sharp, when it comes to that word play, I think he got Shannon though. Phenomenal guy, man. And if you look at his children that he's raised or whatever, he's been a part of their life, you can honestly see that these are some really, really great kids, right? They're not knuckleheads. Oh yeah, huge shout out to him and to be honest with you, I don't even know who their mother is. I want to say she normally be chilling for most of the time. I don't think she really be in the spotlight like that, which I can definitely respect that. But yeah, going back into sports, guys, I want to make sure that we dive back into this again. Huge shout out to Coach Prime, man. Got the opportunity to go check out one of his games back when they were at Jackson State. It was a freaking movie. It was so packed in that damn stands, y'all. Crazy. Crazy. All right, so let me go ahead and jump. We're gonna jump into this next one. So this is one of the things that I wanted to bring up, man. So we did talk about AD earlier. I wanted to talk about this next. I don't want to call it foolishness, but this is crazy. What's been happening over the course of the last few weeks, I think it's crazy. I feel like it's a lot of mess that's going down that people, the NBA, I think has honestly been pushing. Like this, right? Come on, man. Come on. I even heard them say something about LeBron. LeBron going to the Golden State Warriors. No, man. No. Absolutely not. Like this was some fluke-ish. Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors. Why? Why? Y'all got to explain this one to me, man. I really didn't get that. Now I understand, you know what I'm saying, you got some draft picks and some decent players or whatever for, but no. I think this is an attempt to boost them doggone ratings. That's just my personal opinion. I really believe that it's somebody behind there pulling the strings for views. It got to be. We got to shake it up somehow. We got to shake this mess up somehow. Let me go ahead and go to the next.
Pass the ball to Steph. Get out.
As a high IQ guy, how do you see yourself fitting like on the court and their play style and what you bring to it?
We good. Pass the ball to Steph and get out the way. Easy. That's okay. He can still make it. I saw it in the Olympics.
Man, listen, I think Jimmy Butler is a great guy, man. He done put some mess on that I didn't agree with. I didn't know what the hell was going on with that, but he's still a very, very good basketball player. I don't understand what this move was honestly all about, because did they need him? Like, was this not like a KD move? Like, what are y'all doing, man? Like, y'all got enough titles where y'all ain't got to go out there and be recruiting like this. Like, it's kind of sickening, man. It's kind of sickening if I'm being honest. But let me go back. Let's go ahead and do this last one again. AD, man. AD, that trade. Because when I tell you everybody and they freaking mom was bugging out about this, mind y'all, I was coming back from the mountains when I heard about it. And this came to a shock to AD. This came to a shock to LeBron. Nobody was aware of this. Let me see. First interview. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. It was crazy, man. I'm still kind of in disbelief.
You can see I got a new fresh hairstyle. I got to change it up now that I'm out of LA. I was just shocked as anyone, to be honest. I mean, LeBron told me he didn't know anything about it, but we all know that's cap.
What?
Everyone knows LeBron caps a lot. He has memes all over the internet about his lies. People know LeBron is the real GM of the Lakers.
Oh man, that's AI. My bad, y'all. Chill. I was like, wait, what? What? Man, that's AI. They play too doggone much, man. Let's see.
I was shocked. Everyone else? Like I said, I didn't know. I was actually at home about to watch a movie with my wife, and got the phone call. So I had no idea. I just sent the team text about congratulations on the win against the Knicks, big win, and then looking forward to Tuesday's game against the Clippers as far as standing purposes. And they found out like an hour later I was no longer with the team. So I was in shock, obviously. Had no idea that it was happening. But I mean, now it's I'm kind of over it and just kind of getting ready to play with Dallas.
That right there that would be crazy, bro. Now, mind you, they also pulled up this clip earlier.
Does it make you think about what you're accomplishing here, or maybe what you could accomplish with what's left of your Laker tenure?
I said that like I'm about to.
No, I mean,
Did somebody already know? Man, that's crazy, bro. That is you sitting at home chilling with your wife watching a damn movie in a house that I don't know if y'all renting or y'all paying for, like getting comfortable. Like I'm at the crib. Hey, congratulations on y'all win, man. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. And you get a text message later on, fired. Man, ain't no way. Ain't no way in the heck, man. Basketball players, they got it tough. They got it tough, boy.
This is frankly a heartbroken fan base. What do you anticipate in terms of kind of the response?
I understand it. I mean, obviously it's a business, and I get who Luka was to this franchise, to this city. I'm never going to downplay that. Just how I know what I meant to the city of LA. So I'm not surprised by the fans' reaction and the city's reaction.
This is frankly a heartbroken.
Dang, man, I still don't understand what the heck the Lakers were thinking about. Y'all don't even have a center now. Like anybody, honestly, no offense, worth mentioning. Like I know AD was getting hurt, you know what I'm saying, and then he lacked consistency. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But I understand that, but now you have no center. You ain't got nobody down in the post. Who gonna stop Big Jokovic? Who? You ain't got nobody for them 7-foot guys now. Like what are we doing? I don't want to hear that bull like, we're preparing for, when LeBron, man, that dude gonna be here for at least about 2-3 more years, fam. Cut the crap. Y'all need a center, man. Y'all, I ain't gonna say y'all needed a center, but y'all definitely need a freaking center now. Like, it's wide open. I'm telling you right now, man, I'm putting it in the paint every single time. We gonna get at least 2 points or 3 every single time that we have possession. If teams are smart, that's exactly what they should be hitting them at right there. Feed it to your big man and let him go to work, fam. Let him go to work. All right, guys. So the last and final thing that I wanted to go over for tonight, man. Again, if y'all want to chime in on our main topic about the rapper that sued after the Lyft ride denied her due to her size, y'all feel free to chime in and we can talk about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the final and last topic of the day. All right, and this is about men and their standards. Right, a guy's basically just speaking about, and we're gonna keep pausing it. We're gonna keep pausing it. All right, but a guy basically speaking about his standards when it comes to dating, and specifically talking about single mothers. If y'all know that y'all are normally triggered by anybody talking about single mothers, then I would advise you right now, leave the stream. Because it's gonna be tough for a lot of people to hear. But I promise you, it's gonna be the damn truth. What a lot of people honestly need to hear. Like, dude, speaking facts, man. This is honestly what most men that have worked their butt off and have been able to get to a certain place in life, this is how they think. And no matter how many people try to shame them, they're still going to stand 10 toes down on that. Why? Because at the end of the day, they still got options. You can say what you want to say. You can try to shame me. At the end of the day, them damn options ain't going nowhere. All right, let's get into it, man. So the question is, why is it always a problem when men have standards? And then they put that little saying, it's cool when they do it. So hashtag dating standards. Let's get into it. Let go. All right, guys. I told you, man. Listen, if you triggered, you might want to get out now. I'm gonna give y'all a second. If y'all gonna be triggered by people talking about single mom, get out now. Go ahead and leave. 10, 6. All right. 2. I tried. Let go.
I dated a woman with children.
I had, but I was young. I was like 22. I had a cougar.
Uh-huh.
She had some younger kids. How old is your son?
He's 11.
He's 11.
Okay. I told you we're gonna keep pausing it, man. I'm really trying to look out for the people that's slowly getting up out of here. Go ahead and leave, man. Go ahead and leave. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna let it play through.
Some younger kids. How old is your son?
He's 11.
He's 11. And from my experience, I told myself I couldn't take a woman with children seriously.
Why?
The child's always gonna come first.
Yes.
The child's gonna always come first. I'm going to always need to put you first, but I come second. And technically, he's a 10-year-old boy who's going to get into his teenage years. He's going to be in a situation where you're not my dad, right? I'm not talking about an anecdotal experience. Your son may be a sweet child, but my experience, it just hasn't been the best.
You have the right to feel however you want about dating a single mom. That's your prerogative, whatever. But you're on a date with a single mom. What are you talking about? Your priority here is supposed to be trying to get a third date. I don't even know why I'm on a second date with you in this moment.
Realistically, yeah, we can have some fun.
But taking it.
There it is right there. That's why he's there. And he just let her know. You got so many people out there that love to say that these guys be out here stringing people along. When dude done been upfront and honest, I'm not bashing. I'm just gonna tell you like it is, straightforward. I told you exactly what this is. This is just a little bit of fun. I'll just go ahead and clear it up right now. I'm not mad at anything that's been said so far. I'm not.
So we can have some fun.
But taking it serious.
It's like taking it seriously is just hard because I don't have to settle. I've done certain things in my life to put me at a certain echelon, to date a certain top tier. Not saying a woman with a child isn't top tier, but like standards wise, is like I like to travel and be like, yo, let's go. Let's go to Miami, let's do this, let's do that. And it's like, let me call my mom and see if she can watch the kid. It's just no real.
Them damn eyelashes are steady bad when she feeling some type of way. She feeling some type of way about that. But he just being honest, man. Like, listen, the reason why I don't do single mothers or whatever, because you're gonna have to find a babysitter. When I can just get with a young lady that don't have any children, and when it's time to doggone travel, I just let her know, hey, we leaving at 8:00. Pack a quick little bag, and we're gonna get on up out of here. It's a lot easier to deal with, man.
You can watch the kid. It's just no real benefit in it for me.
Joya,
yes,
you didn't ask for another date with.
Wait. Then you got this lady. I don't even know who the heck she is. You got this lady right here. You got people out here, what I always say, be trying to shame.
What was the turn off?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother?
See this, but that's an issue, fellas. Listen, let him get it off. Let him get it off. All right. There's no need for you to be interrupting or whatnot, man. Stand on your square, hold your composure. You know what I'm saying? Just chill out.
Would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother.
Did he say he was too good? Did he say he was too good? He was like, listen, I've worked my butt off and there are better options out there. And when it comes to options, if I got better options, I'm just gonna go with a better option. So I can't have standards. I can't admit that, I got options. You feeling some type of way because of that? There's plenty of other guys out there, right? Like they always been saying for the longest. It's plenty of white knights, that guy with the shining armor sitting there waiting to take you off the market. Why are you worried about me? Why are you worried about, what I got going on?
It's just profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
All right, so
how's that being insensitive? Because that's his preference. He's being insensitive because of his preference. I prefer not to deal with a woman with children. Oh, you're being insensitive. Am I?
So just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off?
Look at Captain Saber over there. Look at him. This is what I talk about being in your feelings, man. Cannot wait. Wearing your heart on your sleeve. Relax, brother. Relax. Take some of that air out your chest, man. Chill out. They're just having a conversation. He can't wait. Look at.
Cut off and say that single women are not on the same level.
What you're supposed to learn from is history.
So
what's that got to do with it?
Let me stop you right there. No, he right. And we just gonna ignore you. You got a young lady, and this is what I want to make sure that I point out. She don't respect him. She do not. I'm telling you. I want to pull up. I might end up pulling up that doggone clip with that young lady. That's how most of them think. The guys that are willing to come in, swoop in, or whatever. Most of those guys be those soft, feminine, beta males. And listen, you can be with all the rah-rah, the hooping and hollering and like the fight or whatever, and still be a beta male. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You get upset. When you get upset, you allow your feelings to take over, to take control. Beta, simp. And those women don't have any respect for you when it all boils down to it, fam. And I would be curious to know if this young lady is actually still with this guy, or even if she's with him. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely I can sense, I can smell that in the air from all the way over here.
Intelligent woman.
What's that got to do
You're a
with
very
it?
intelligent woman. You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, if as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive.
Look. Hey, somebody done coached him up a little bit. Somebody done coached him up a little bit.
So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do
Making
with
sure
your
that you,
choice?
okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I should.
No. You shouldn't. First of all, you shouldn't be opening your legs to anybody that you would not want to be the father of your children, the husband that you've been looking for. You shouldn't be opening your legs to them in the first place. If you're gonna be proactive, let's just keep it a band. Let's keep it a beanie. We're gonna stop it right there, right? Especially if you're gonna be upset. Now listen, for those people out there that are not complaining about their life, not complaining about the options that they have, not complaining about people, not the people that they want, not choosing them, I ain't got no smoke for you, fam. You're free to go. But the people that make questionable decisions like this and want to get on these type of platforms and openly complain about, where they are, or they're complaining about men or even other people. I don't care if it's a man or a woman, you're complaining. And you know that you done got yourself in this doggone situation. You are the reason why you're there. So don't complain. Like, this is your fault. All you had to do is just keep your legs closed. And I'm only talking to the people that complain. If you cool with where you are, or you're not complaining, again, I have no smoke for you. You good. You free to go, fam. But the people that are openly complaining about this mess, come on, man. We got to call a spade a spade. It's your fault.
Then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. I a better chance of me having a successful life by finding a man. That's what I'm thinking.
So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes. And
Is your mother still
struggled.
alive?
I struggle. My mom's still
Did
alive.
she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay, so your words.
See, I want y'all to notice how those type of people move the goalposts. They want to butt in so bad and don't have any valid points. Just want to talk. Okay, so you were raised by a single mother. Yes. Now what? Okay, so and we struggled. Did you struggle or did she struggle? We both struggled. She may have struggled financially, you know what I'm saying? And I was a part of it. I witnessed that. So that hurts me physically, emotionally, those things. I can feel those things as children. Do y'all not understand how smart, how intelligent children are? Children see everything. They see and they feel everything. Like I don't understand what's the point of you asking if she's still alive? What sense does that make? We're gonna let her continue. I'm curious to know, how is she gonna make sense out of this?
That echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly. I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
Did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we sell it.
Right. So what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Come through. The value that I put out into the world. She trying her best to throw out one of those gotcha moments. It ain't gonna happen, man. It's not.
What about your character?
I have great character. I built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why?
What about character? I got great character. What about morals? I got good morals. Values. I got all of those things. I have just laid out and told you guys, I work on myself. I am actively working on myself. It's not just the money. when guys are speaking, when guys are talking like this, they have been through some things and stuff like that, you need to understand something. They are actively working on those things. I'm not just saying it's just to blow smoke and mirrors, blow hot air. And I would say a guy that does have good morals, good character, and all of those things is going to be upfront and honest with people. Did he not do that with her? It was not any shaming. I'm just going to tell you like that. To be honest with you, I think he sugarcoated the heck out of his answer. If we go back and check and listen to what that young man said, I would honestly say, based on how I would have answered it, or based on, you know, how these other guys out here would have worded or whatever, I would definitely say that was sugarcoat. That was him being extremely nice. I'll chill with you. I'll kick it with you. We can have some fun. But when it comes to taking you serious, no, I worked my butt off. And he even like went back on some of the things that he was saying. Like, you know, I'm not going to settle. Not after I don't work my butt off and, you know, I have options from top tier women. And, you know, he went back and said that I'm not saying that a woman with children is not top tier, but it's better options out there. There's women out there that are more willing to get on my program where, you know, we're not going to have to be out here, you know, stressing over it. If I go out the doggone country right now, finding a babysitter, I got women that, you know, I got options for where I can choose a young lady where I don't have to deal with that. Again, I'll be here for a good time, not a long time. We can kick it, we can chill, we can have a little bit of fun, but you know, as far as me taking somebody like you serious, I can't do it. Because you have pretty much given your body, given your wound away to a guy that you probably didn't even see yourself with long term. And if you can't make better decisions when it comes to something like that, where you're gonna have a soul tie to somebody like long term like that, why in the world would a guy that has literally worked their butt off to become a top tier man, why in the world would I risk it all with somebody that's making decisions like you've been making? Questionable decisions. With the Pookies and the Ray Rays or whatever. Those guys that ain't got nothing going for themselves and they're not even trying to work on it. They just sitting there chilling, not trying to better themselves. Why?
Your character.
I have great character. I've built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice. They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures. They can. And then what are you doing? You're
But we're not
demeaning a man.
talking about that. That's not the situation that
Listen,
it most certainly is. Like it's going way over her head. We're talking about standards. We're talking about a man that's having standards. Men are oftentimes shamed for their standards. When on the other hand, you got women out there that, if we keep it a band, 304s, bust downs, way overweight, but they still say that they want a guy, 6 figures, 6-pack, got everything going for themselves, and yet they bring absolutely nothing to the table. And you got other women that encourage behavior like that. But when a guy say, listen, I don't want to date a woman with children. I don't want to date a woman that's overweight. I don't want to date a woman that looks like this or whatever. Men are oftentimes met with shame just for a preference. I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying I would not. I don't want to date no woman that has that going on for herself. I'm good on that. You know what I mean? Met with shame. I'm gonna try to shame him, and it don't work. It really don't. I don't know why the heck they think that it does, but trust and believe, a guy might get quiet, but he is still not going to take you serious. They can try their best to say that, you know, we ain't got sense, you know what I'm saying? Guys are not intelligent creatures. You can say what you want to say, but I don't see a lot of guys making the choice to sign up for a lot of those other bad deals when it comes to getting married and stuff. Most men are choosing not to get married.
About that.
Women
That's
can
not
talk
the
about their
situation
age.
that
Listen, hold on.
that's not the
Women can say, I
conversation.
won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men.
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh no, we can't say that. We can't. It's all about picking her up. So every time you're saying something for a man,
Bro,
it's down.
you got a lot of
Look. She trying her best to jump in there, boy. Trying her best. It's always the same thing, man. Shout out to Kevin, the late great Kevin Samuels. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. It's coming. You got a lot. You got a lot going on. This man speaking facts. What you mean he got a lot going on? He carrying a lot. Like this is what men have been saying, or they've been wanting to say for years. But a lot of guys are scared to speak up, or a lot of guys don't have the mic. A lot of guys are just, I'm just gonna go to work, and I'm just gonna choose not to deal with it, not to be vocal, not to speak out about it. But the moment a guy becomes vocal, they want to say that he's sassy. They want to call him everything but the child of God. Because he's just speaking on men having standards too. That's it. That's all of this is. That's all this is. And they cannot handle it. Look at them.
It's down.
you got a lot on your back.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
So what I
I'm
want to be
just saying
clear,
equal
not
rights.
just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes.
She's sitting there shaking her head, but y'all literally just miss what this guy has been saying. Right? They done missed it, man. They want to continue to try to paint a picture just so they can be right. The need to be right, it never fails. When all else fails, I'm going to throw out the same thing that I was already saying, even though this guy has already said, yes, I have great character. I have all of those things. I'm actively working on myself. She still want to bypass it.
Bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man.
Definitely not.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character. And you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero.
And you getting all of this, and you say, like, how are you you measuring this guy? Please let me know. Because again, not once did this guy be disrespectful towards that young lady. He was not being disrespectful. They were on a date. And when you're dating, if you're dating with intentions, right? I'm going to let this person know what it is. And please, y'all tell me, with a person that has bad character, right? Most of those guys that are out here lying to women, the ones that they're giving their body and giving their womb to, or whatever, the bad boy, whatever you want to call them. Like, y'all are coming for the wrong people. You have a decent guy right in front of you that's being open and being honest. And I'm telling you, listen, I have worked myself up to a certain point, and I got options. And I understand that you have a son. He's 14. That's what's up. On this date, I'm going to tell you right now, as far as us continuing and this being something serious, I'm not going to take the situation serious because you got too much going on, respectfully. And he was being respectful with that. Now, if you want to have a good time, I'm down for that. You know what I'm saying? You want to just kick it? I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? So when we start talking about, again, character, right? Not once did this guy curse at her. I didn't witness him raising his voice or anything like that. I wouldn't necessarily say that he was talking down to her. He was just being direct with her. Is that not a display of at least decent character? Somebody that's being honest, somebody that's willing to be honest with you instead of lie to you just to get the draws? Because he could have did what most people probably would have done, right? I ain't gonna say most, but what some guys would have done. I got money, I got resources, and I don't have to be honest. I can just lie to her until I get what I want. And then after the fact, I can just choose to walk away. He could have did that, right? When we start talking about good behavior or good character versus bad character, wouldn't a guy or a person with bad character do that? I got everything that I need to make this deal, to make this thing happen. Like, I can close. I know she already feeling me. I can tell she already feeling me. Her body language is showing it. It's not gonna take much to close this doggone deal. Again, guy, I think very well spoken, very well dressed, groomed, all of these things. Man, come on, man. That would have been just like that. That'd have been easy. But this man was man enough to be honest with her. And he's being frowned upon, not by one, but two different women, instead of this older woman right here saying, you know what? I can actually respect you. I can respect that you did at least be honest with her. And I haven't seen this video, this recap or whatever, but instead of, again, telling this guy, hey, I respect you for that. Most guys wouldn't have did. I really do. I thank you. And I think this young lady does as well. It's crazy, man. It is freaking insane. Coming to the rescue with their Captain Save-A-Ho capes.
So, what makes
I'm gonna let this thing play through.
Dated a woman with children.
I have, because I thought that I seen old boy walking at first. Am I tripping? I thought I seen him walking.
Have you ever dated a woman with children?
I had, but I was young. I was like 22. I had a cougar. He had some younger kids. How old is your son?
He's 11.
I'm curious. Who is that guy? I want to know who is this guy right here? Who is he?
Like 22. I had a cougar. He had
your boyfriend.
some younger kids. How old is your son?
He's 11.
He's 11. And from my experience,
11. My bad, y'all.
I told myself I couldn't take a woman with children seriously.
Why?
The child's always gonna come first.
Yes.
Child's gonna always come first. I'm going to always need to put you first.
Tell me this guy's he's not being nice. Tell me this is not being nice. Like, he is literally, I'm trying to break this thing down to you. Before I deliver the blow, I'm going to be as nice as possible. I'm gonna try to set up some padding, right? Before I put this thing out there.
You first, but I come second. And technically, he's a 10-year-old boy who's going to get into his teenage years. He's going to be in a situation where you're not my dad, right? I'm not talking about an anecdotal experience. Your son may be a sweet child, but my experience, it just hasn't been the best.
You have the right to feel however you want about dating a single mom. That's your prerogative, whatever. But you're on a date with a single mom. What are you talking about? Your priority here is supposed to be trying to get a third date. I don't even.
No, it's not. If you're dating with intentions, my intention, I want to make sure if I'm being intentional, I'm being direct, and I'm telling you how this is going to go. I'm telling you that we can kick it, but that's about it. We can kick it, we can shoot the ish, you know what I'm saying? If you want a little something, then we can do that. But instead of me wasting your time, I'm going to tell you right here, right now. Again, he already done put the pillows down. I told myself that I'm not going to take a woman with children or a child serious. I'm not going to do that. I done put the padding down for you. Now you need to stick that doggone landing. That's it right there. I'm not gonna take this thing serious. I can bust you down. Yeah. Hey, if that's what you want, we can make it happen. But that's about it. That's all I got for you.
Third date. I don't even know why I want a second date with you in this moment.
Realistically, yeah, we can have some fun.
But taking it serious.
It's like taking it seriously is just hard because I don't have to settle. I've done certain things.
Now, right here, I'm not really tripping about her interaction because she doesn't seem like she's giving a lot of pushback. She's just kind of, even though she don't like the information that's being given to her right now. And you can tell it from that facial expression and her blinking and batting them the mini blinds 13 times per second. But she seems like she's receiving the information, she's taking it in, and she's like, you know what? Okay, I can respect that. That's what it seems like.
I've done certain things in my life to put me at a certain echelon, to date a certain top tier. Not saying a woman with a child isn't top tier, but like standards wise, is like, I like to travel and be like, yo, let's go. Let's go to Miami. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it's like, let me call my mom and see if she can watch the kid. It's just no real benefit in it for me.
Joya,
Yes.
You didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turn on?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that
finna make up
question
something right now.
about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you.
I'm gonna stop it right there, y'all. But I just want to go ahead and end this before we get up out of here. You know, we got to make sure we give another shout out to Magic Mama. Before we get up out of here, I just wanted to point out that last part. Again, when we start throwing out, shame and trying to guilt trip or whatever over somebody having a preference, fellas, you need to understand you're going to be met with that a lot, especially when you have done the work or you're currently doing the work and you got options and you have options. You're not really going to be worried so much about those individuals that are trying to shame and guilt trip you. Like, listen, you can say what you want to say, because I know at the end of the day, I know I got people checking for me. And those options, honestly, I'm going to keep it a bend. Those options are going to continue to get better and better and better. The older you get, as long as you are doing the work, working on yourself, like really mentally and physically, is like that thing go hand in hand. And then those emotions are definitely important as well, man. Like being able to have a conversation and being able to control your emotions and stuff, regardless of how those conversations are shifting. Man, listen, women absolutely love it when you don't crack or sweat under pressure. When you keep your cool, they love it. They eat it up, man. I'm telling you. But again, guys, you're going to be met with situations like this often when you put your preference out there. When you done worked your butt off, you're going to have so many people, so many women trying to get at you, and you're going to have a lot of them that you turn down that are going to try to shame you. You need to know how to handle yourself. Don't get over emotional. Don't get in your feelings. Don't get into no back and forth argument, this, that, and the third. Man, when I tell y'all, I'm gonna drop this story real quick, right? When I tell y'all, I cannot tell you how many. When I tell y'all, I can't tell you how many times I have had people from the past, and this all the way back from high school through college, me getting out of school, working or whatever. Um, Past girlfriends, my very first girlfriend. It is not a year that goes by that I don't get some type of message from those same individuals begging. I mean, I'm not even, listen, begging. Listen, if I can just have you and nobody else for the rest of my life, like I would be good. I don't care. Like, anybody that I mess with in the past, they aren't even close to you in no way, shape, form. Like it is no compare. Like I get this. And it'd be hard for me to read or listen to the message. I'm just like, yo, bro, this is sad, bro. But you need to know and you need to understand when you're that guy or when you're that type of person that carries themselves a certain type of way, that looks out for people in a certain type of way, that provides a certain type of leadership and things like that. That stuff does not come often, especially not in a certain type of package. When you done package that thing well, very well, and this was early on. This ain't even like right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, if those individuals would have been blessed enough to have the opportunity to be around me at this stage, Man, talk about crashing out, bro. I think it'll be a million times worse. I really do. That's why I am extremely selective about what I do now. Like, for real. I'm really thinking about being celibate and all this stuff. Like, ain't nobody getting it. But no, when you done really did the work on yourself, man, you know, and other people know as well. Like they feel it. They can sense it. And that's one of the reasons why this young lady is so much in her doggone feelings about this guy pretty much just tell her, I'm not gonna take you serious. We can have a good time, but outside of that, I ain't gonna take. And I'm gonna give a little hope, right? I'm gonna give a little hope. And this is something that I shouldn't be doing. And I'm pretty sure everybody in the red pill community, everybody in the manosphere will completely disagree with this. I'm gonna give these young ladies a little light at the end of the tunnel. If this guy is willing to entertain you, then it is still a possibility, a strong possibility if you play it right, that you can still get that ring, settle down with this guy. And I'm gonna give y'all this, and I'm gonna get the heck up out of here, right? Because I definitely shouldn't be giving this game. If that guy is willing to sleep with you, then you need to know and understand that you can change his mind, and here's how. You got a guy like this, right, that has built themselves up, and they got all those options. It's one thing that most of those individuals, those women lack, and it starts with the mindset, right? You can have a single woman that doesn't have any children. She got possibly most of those things going for themselves. But again, the one thing that they lack is that engine up under that mother loving hood, the brains of the car. And if you do your doggone due diligence and you study that man, again, women, like y'all intuition, y'all don't apply it to the right things. But if you really want that man, you want to secure that man long term, you're going to have to drop who you used to be and become everything that man wants in a woman. I don't give a damn. You got 2, 3. I ain't gonna say 3. I don't care if you got a kid. I don't care if you got 2 kids. If this is the guy that you can see yourself with long term, he's checking off all of those boxes, meeting all those criteria, anything that you want, everything that you want in a man. And he's willing to entertain you a little bit. And you got to be careful. You got to make sure that this guy's checking off all those boxes. You do got people out there that can disguise it, right? He's checking off all those boxes. This is the guy that you can ultimately build an empire with. Then you got to do what women have done for generations and generations. You're going to have to catch that man. You're going to have to set, it sounds bad, you have to set traps. But you're going to have to be that now. Because again, keep in mind, that man is not going to take you serious if all of that stuff is a front. A lot of y'all keep thinking that men are not intelligent. Again, they're not signing up for bad deals. You might luck up and be able to have a child by that guy. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of chicks out there that will, make it do what it do just to have a baby or whatever. You might luck up with that, but most of the time those guys are going to resent you because he felt like, yo, she did this on purpose. But what I'm saying is, if you already have a child, hopefully you don't. If you already have a child and you got a guy that you're interested in, and the situation is like this, again, this young lady, attractive, some would say that she's beautiful. She need to take all of that makeup and stuff off so we can really get a look at her or whatever. She's fit, she got a pretty decent body. She speaks well, she looked like she can dress, she can carry herself well. Like, she checks off all of those boxes. One of the only things that she's seen that's going bad for her right now is, well, I ain't even just gonna say that just having a child or giving your womb away to the wrong guy, but trying to fight with that man when you should be doing the complete opposite, which is being feminine and being accountable and saying, listen, I know I messed up. I effed up, fam. You know what I'm saying? But I would absolutely love to have you, and you do any and everything to become that man's everything. I guarantee he'll start looking at you different. I guarantee you he will start looking at you different. But you need to understand, when that happens and that shift focus and that guy starts looking at you different, don't slip up. Don't slip up. Some guys vetting, we'll just call it a vetting process. When they stop looking at you as a fun girl and start considering you as a wife during that process, you need to make sure that you're improving. You should be improving during that time. If you are stagnant, you're staying the same, you're getting lazy all of a sudden, trust and believe all of that hard work that you done did is gonna wear off. And either you gonna lose out on that guy, whether it be to another woman or he's just no longer interested. You got to keep fighting a good fight, man. Don't get lazy. I'm telling you. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. I feel like I done gave y'all some knowledge that I probably shouldn't have gave some of y'all or whatnot. But this was a dope podcast, man. I appreciate everybody that dropped a comment, everybody that came through, showed some love, man. I appreciate you guys so much. And with that being said, I'm gonna end it right there, man. Y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. A huge shout out to Magic Mind for sponsoring today's podcast. All right, guys. So y'all know that I am extremely busy, always on the go. And Magic Mind is actually a company that has been getting a lot of buzz. I believe even Joe Rogan said something about it on his podcast.
A new one they sent me called Magic Mind, and it's nootropics along with lion's mane and a bunch of functional mushrooms, and I like that one too.
So the company Magic Mind actually reached out to me, and I was like, you know what? Let's check them out. So I looked at a few of the reviews and everything online.
My first day on Magic Mind, I definitely noticed a big difference right off the bat. I noticed all the way throughout the day feeling much sharper, clear in the head, and ready to rock.
That's probably the most valuable thing. As a knowledge worker, as someone who's working in front of the computer all day, you need that time where you're focused. And Magic Mind is a thing that really seemed to work for me.
So between some of the reviews that I've seen online, which was actually all positive, a lot of positive reviews online from their website, and also seen a few different reviews on YouTube. And the story was actually pretty interesting. So about a decade ago, James was on a stretcher because James was running a company. So, with that, a lot of stress. He was drinking a lot of caffeine. And turns out his heart had been beating at 175 beats for the last 3 weeks. Didn't even know it. So he was basically diagnosed with a heart condition because of all of that stress and that caffeine. At the time, he didn't have any other solutions, so he actually came up with one. So a few years ago, James actually came up with Magic Mind. This is supposed to be a natural way to help you out with a lot of those things that we struggle with throughout the day. So when it comes to Magic Mind, it's supposed to have a lot of those natural ingredients. So it has a lot of things that's going to help with focus, things that's going to help with energy. And a lot of us honestly need that throughout the day. And you also use Magic Mind for less stress throughout the day. So after reading those reviews and hearing and listening to his story, I messaged Magic Mind back and I was like, you know what? Send me some over. I'm curious. They end up sending some stuff over and I tried it out for the first day. And this is how that went. All right, guys, the time now is about 5:53 p.m. I get up early in the morning, man, so I'm a little bit on the drain side. And I have a podcast that I'm going to be doing at 11 tonight. Now, I don't want to take any naps because I still have a lot of work that I need to get done. So what we're going to do is we are going to try Magic Mind for the first time, all right? So I don't know if you're supposed to shake these things, but I'm going to shake it up, and then we're gonna try it. First time trying Magic Mind, all right? I'm gonna give a little bit of time for it to kick in before 11, so we'll see. Mm. Whew. Whew. Man, that's a strong taste. Good grief. Whoa. Okay. All right. To be honest with you, it was strong. Like while I was tasting, but I believe that's something that I can probably get used to. I believe that's something I can actually get used to. Man, I don't know if it was the taste or what, but I do feel a lot more alert. And I'm telling you, that thing will wake you up. The taste, it will wake you up. So for you to see all of the real benefits and stuff from Magic Mind, they recommend that you use it at least for 5 days before you really get a feel for how well that thing works. I haven't made it to that point just yet. I'm only a day in, but I will give you guys an update a little bit later on to let you know how this journey has been for me. But there will be a link down in the description below for you guys to go and check out Magic Mind. Once you guys do order, y'all please tap in, comment down, and let us know how Magic Mind worked for you. All right? Until the next time, man, y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm trying to work, she hit my phone, she wanna, whoa. Too bad was you know they